Hey everybody, this is Mike from Both Lighting USA. We've had a couple of requests for an instructional video on how to update their Wolfmix units to version 2.0. We're going to do that today. All you need is your actual Wolfmix unit. You need to connect it to your computer with the USB cable, and you need your WTools app open. While I plug in my cable here, you're going to see the screen will change on the WTools app to show that we have something connected. You're going to navigate down to Settings, and you're going to find your latest firmware version on the right-hand side. Right now, we're at 2.0.12. Before you install, you're going to want to make sure that your projects are all backed up onto the WTools app from your unit. Once we do that, go ahead and click Install. It'll give you a big scary warning, nothing to be worried about. We'll give it a moment to update itself. Updating firmware only takes about 30 seconds or so, and we'll get you a whole new slew of features in terms of being compared to firmware 1. We now have double the amount of presets available, double the amount of live edits, double the color effects, move effects, and beam effects engines, double the amount of colors stored, gobos stored, basically double everything. You can even store more projects in your Wolfmix unit if you have multiple light rigs or multiple setups that you want to use. We're no longer limited to 6 projects only, which is a huge upgrade, and it is 100% free from Wolfmix. So make sure when you're ready to upgrade, you do so, because it really is a huge difference. Another side note, you don't have to have the WMX Mark II to run on firmware 2. You will notice that right now in front of me on my desk is a Mark I unit. So they both work exactly the same. They're both totally compatible with firmware 2. So everybody is capable of using this if you wish to. Once that's done, you're going to notice that my unit has powered up. Everything seems functional on my end. And that's all there is to it. And the next thing you might want to do is, if you have any additional project files, you may have to load them back in. Sometimes, depending on what firmware you come from, your project files may be saved. They may not. I'm going to go ahead and import this particular project here. Let's see. Let's do Emerald. Sync it over. All of firmware 1 projects are compatible with firmware 2, but not vice versa. So if you're bouncing back and forth, just be sure to label whatever projects you guys are using so that you have the appropriate firmware for the appropriate project file. That's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're interested in our pre-programmed packages, we definitely want to hear from you. Send us an email at info@bothlightingusa.com.